It's not a plane, it's a chopper! Welcome to Haven, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We don't get to play this very often, and we are going to thoroughly enjoy coming back to this fine map. Nice and small here. Plenty of stuff going on, and it's pistols only, remember, unless we decide to take on the might of the guards and commanders. You can see there, they are over there. There are additional guns available should we decide to do that. So many of our players have dropped on the south half of the map. It's a 1-by-1 map, remember, so there's going to be a lot of tussling. Let's take a look. On board now with the level 3 legends, Chopsticks and Feels Grey. Dangerous Hank getting us off to a start. I heard the shots, but I'm not 100% sure from where. I'm not going to get to find out either. It's on the roof. That Bry guy and Sakai are going down very, very early on. And they are defeated by team behind the other bear. Dangerous Hank and Senpai getting 1 kill each, contesting a rooftop this early on. Remember, this map is tiny. There is plenty of opportunity for things to go horribly, horribly wrong. And again, we are watching whether people want to go ahead and take on the guards and commanders. You can see there, that's an MP5. That's the best gun in the game. Joro confirmed. More guards. Lots of loot here. And the commander guarding even more loot. Absolutely delicious stuff. What's inside this crate? Let's take a look. It's a FAMAS. So if you fancy yourself some level 3 gear in a FAMAS, it is possible. But you're going to have to take out... Uh-oh. Well, Chopstick's already gone. Here comes Feels Grey. Fancies a little bit of extra loot. Teammate already down, though. YOLO? Okay, nothing there. There's a lot of red dots. Some of the loot tables here on Haven are really weird, by the way. Really, really weird. Are we going to try and take on the rest of the guards? He has got a deagle. A deagle's pretty powerful. Not sure I would chance it, though. Oh, God, more stuff going down. Where is this? Is that here? No, it is not. Is that here? No, it is not. Where on earth are we? Is that up here? It's here! Purge 97 is down. He's actually quite far from his teammate. I thought Dr. Mildress might have been there working with him. It doesn't look like it. Everyone's taking on the guards now. Brutus has gone down as well. You really need both of you to be pushing quite vigorously, shall we say. Mildress has problems of his own. Oh no, he's getting third-partied. Risking the entire team going out here, and that's it. Fury Can. Red Hot Chili Chickens eliminate. I think it's another chicken team. It is. The free-range chickens taking them out. Fury Can and Trunnel Dump. Very close to XMP profile. 63 HP. Chuck a quick bandage. That is Team The Other Rock. Does XMP have a teammate? He does. Where is Why Always Me? Why Always Me rushing there, but not quite quickly enough to make this a 2v1 at the moment. 3-way battle here. XMP forced to heal. Why Only Me now present. Trunnel Dump relatively close by. Fury Can now knocked. I think Flolo might have had a hand in that. Teflon needs to get back. Hackshots joining the fray. Love to see it. Hackshots with the P92 from range as well. More shots coming in against the guard. I need to know where, though. Every time a guard kills someone, I keep having to zoom in, and then out, and then in, and then out. And what's going on here? Sniper has revived Ghost in the Shell. They have killed a guard or two. And he's got a Vector. All right, this is about to get interesting. There's a commander there. We're not done yet. Let's get on board. Oh, dear. There are problems with this approach. Sniper down, Ghost in the Shell. Both headshot by the commander. That is it. And unfortunately, that is Trick or Shoot. Going down, both of them to the commander there. The Mark 14 and the ghillie suit will remain unlooted. Dutch Knight fancies a little bit of extra loot himself. Oh, I really just want to follow the stuff that's going on the south side, but I have to see whether this commander's about to get a triple kill. Silence P92, here we go. Oh, he thinks about it. He's thinking about it. He's gonna close the door. Should we open it again? Should we go again? Headshot. What? How did he do that? Unbelievable, Jeff. There's the MP5. I have a feeling the level 3 gear will be getting put on very, very shortly indeed. Dutch Knight is one lucky pup. Oh, God, an MP3. When everyone else in the game has pistols. This is going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal. I'm going to cry. Oh, hello. Woo! That was a headshot from miles away. Sartok's on the ground floor, dealing 78 damage and making the opposing team think twice about peeking down. Oh me, oh my. Happy hopping hippos. Hugging the southern edge of the zone as it currently stands. Oh! And we have a crate opened over here. What have we got? Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, an AWM for King Midas, or King MDS. I'm gonna assume King Midas, but it might not be. And Muddy Creek has got an M249. Jesus. When everyone else has got pistols. So here we go. Everyone on the top of the map, looking pretty good. Everyone down here, significantly less so. Hack shots. Dealing with what looks like a pretty interesting 2v1. 2 kills so far. Dangerous Hank going very, very low. Senpai is already down. Hackshots wanting to get another angle. Successfully finds one and deals a bit more damage to Senpai. Down to 38 HP. Might want to consider healing. He's using a first aid kit. Very unlike Hackshots. He tends to go for the bandages. He's only got 5 first aids. He might need to use them later. Kappa. Senpai down and out now. Hackshot's making sure of that. He has got a level 3 vest, but it is broken. Dangerous Hank now in a 1v1 with him. The golden P92. Living up to his name as well on the bullet sponges is Hackshots with that level 3 vest completely broken. Dangerous Hank being defensive right now, but might choose to swap to offense at any moment. Both of them with P92s. Hank down to 40 HP. Deciding to heal. Hackshots decides he wants to spring into action. Here we go! Round the corner. Thank you very much. The bullet sponges beating behind the other bear, and Hackshots going up to 4 kills. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. Hope you're warming up for the upcoming break, Jorah. Thanks, Tendo. Appreciate it. I've got some push-ups to do during the break. I will do them. My camera setup ain't great for them. You don't get to see me do them, but I do them. I don't lie to my stream. How are you, Tendo? How are you doing this evening? Happy hopping hippos here. Still engaging the squad that was close to them before. That's behind the tree. What's interesting is, though, the hippos were on the ground floor and behind the tree was on the roof. Now they've swapped places. Interesting stuff. It's possible that the teams with all the crazy loot will end up fighting each other before they fight anyone else. These teams look like they're really close together. But if I zoom out and just show you where they all are, you can see they're on the roof of the building versus pretty much on the ground. So, yeah, it's not going to be an obvious skirmish anytime soon. The Bandage Kings, Merb and Rigger on the south side of the circle now. 8 teams left. There is still a pillar house. There is still loot available in the next zone if people are interested. Hackshots and Fox looking like they might find each other relatively soon. Muddy Creek. King Midas representing Dave from accounting. Dutch Knight might end up going into them from the north side of the circle. That's going to be interesting because he's got level 3 gear. Wait. I'm looking at the logo on the bottom of the screen. Guys, has he got a level 3 helmet and a level 1 vest? Maybe, I was going to say maybe he got into a fight and the vest is no good anymore, but I don't think so. He's got 0 kills. I'm very confused, Dutch Knight. Very, very confused. Cassie saying, oh, I thought we couldn't use the guard guns. Oh, no, very happy for you to go and try and fight the guards. The guards are MVPs in this game so far. They have killed the most people by a country mile. Hackshots has 4 kills, and that's nothing compared to the guards and commanders so far. Happy hopping hippos now. Taking fire from behind the tree. The other end of this warehouse. Wagaka. Ooh! That was 2 headshots from the P92 towards the end there. Spicy stuff coming out from Rushaz. Should be safe enough for a revive. What's P-Docs gonna do? Are they holding P-Docs out? Sartox downstairs. Trying to say, you know what? You're not gonna be able to get away with this. Molotov's on the ground. I feel like if P-Docs is going to resurrect, he should have done that by now. The more time that passes, the more difficult this is going to get. First aid getting forced from a Sartox now. Gaka's still here. P-Docs holding the angle. Now goes over to his teammate. And they're not aware that he's crossed. So that's probably quite a good move, to be honest. Rushax up top. Asartox down the bottom. Blue zone now pushing them both. Are we going to see behind the tree hold this position? Our happy hopping hippo is going to attempt to go elsewhere. Asartox once in. These guys are saying, you know what? We're out. See you later. Opting to go zone instead. And I think phase 4 with 2 damage per second, that might be a sensible move. They actually have to get into zone relatively quickly here. Uh-oh. King Midas, that's with the MP5. Rushark's going to be thinking about an alternate way in, that's for sure. Now, can everyone else, can the pistols find a way to win the game? Muddy Creek and King Midas relatively close by. Sato, oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Perfume smeller of the confuzzled commandos. Ay, ay, ay. Also walks into King Midas, who absolutely walks all over him. Dave from accounting, they've got the big guns. They want to make them count. They're going to be running over looking for absolutely anybody. Hackshots gets the teammate. Asartox goes down. Dutch Knight. I've never seen someone... You've got an MG3 in a game where everyone's using pistols and you're snaking? Really? Okay. It's a strategy, I suppose. It is a strategy. Ooh. Merb's in a little bit of trouble, and Rigger's doing some pretty decent oversight there. Unfortunately, Muddy Creek's here. Muddy Creek goes up against Dutch Knight. Dutch Knight goes down, though, and that MG3 is now up for grabs. Merb is knocked. What's Rigger going to do about it? He can figure out where Dutch Knight died. Can grab that MG3. No, he can't. Never mind. Well, it's Dave from accounting. It's King Midas and Muddy Creek going up against... Look, ma, I'm FAMAS. Oh, Fox 8. Hello, Fox. Welcome back. Welcome back. I thought it was going to be... the MG3 that was going to be the final team here, but Dutch Knight has been vanquished. Phase 6 coming in now, and Fox is the one having to push in. It's 1v2. They almost spot each other, but not quite. Dave from accounting continuing to sweep their way across the circle. They haven't spotted anything yet, though. I don't think they've heard anything either. Relatively confident, thanks to those weapons. The M249. And the Orm for good measure. Go on, finish the game with the Orm. That's what I'd like to see. I think you might have seen Fox now. Finish it! Ooh, spicy! Fox is going, hang on a second, that wasn't a pistol. What's going on here? 360 mid-air, not gonna matter for the MP5. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Dave from accounting with 7 kills. Took the risk, got the guns from Pillar, and used them to propel them to a game number 1 victory. GG!